Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome back to math after your big long break. It's time to start off fresh. We're going to start with some new numbers that we're going to learn today. It's going to build off what you've been working on. So we'll get started real fast. It's just going to be writing down some words and making sure that we know what they look like for numbers. So hang on, I'll flip this thing around so you can see the page that we're going to be working on. Okay, so here's the page you're going to need for today. You're going to need this page, which is number 97. It looks like this. It says number matching representations for 19, 18, and 15. We're going to look at what these numbers look like when we draw a picture of them. You're also going to need a pencil or a crayon or pen so you can fill in the picture part here when we get done with it. All right, so we are working a little bit farther ahead. You guys just did a page right before Christmas break 3 weeks ago for some of our teen numbers. Today we're going to do a couple more teen numbers. It's going to be a fast lesson. You just got to write down some words. You got to write down draw some little pictures. But I'm going to do some counting for you just to kind of show you where we are. That might take a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go all the way down here. Now we're going to get into these teen numbers that we're working on this week. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to be talking around this area this week. We're going to be hitting each one of these numbers and how they look and how they are spelled. Today we're doing these three, 19, 18, and 15. Those are the ones that we're going to be looking at, okay? So today I'm going to show you how to spell these words. I'm going to remind you that the word teen, or the word part teen that we're adding to our words means and 10. So when I say teen, I'm actually just saying a number and 10. So today we are looking at 19. So 19 is 9 and 10. Or 9 plus 10 for any of you that have been looking at your, or working on your addition stuff. It's 9 plus 10. So what it actually looks like when we write the actual word is the word 9. And then we use our little word part right here to say the and 10 for us. So it's 9, teen. And that's the and 10. So 19 equals 9 and 10. That's real easy to draw. You start off with your 9, let's say little objects. We'll say little circles for this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's this part of it. And then for teen, we just say and 10. So we're going to draw 10 little objects for that too. That's what you're going to be doing today. You're going to be asked to draw a certain amount of little pictures to show the number and the word number. For the other number we're looking at 18. It's the same thing. There's the number 18. These numbers mean that there's 8 ones involved, and this is 110. I'll show you that when we get to it. This is in the tens place. This is in the ones place. We're starting to talk about place values a little bit. We'll get into that as we go. But this is going to be the word 8. We start off with that because we're just a little backwards with our numbering. So we have our 8 part, and then we add in our teen. And this one kind of gets to tie together. Usually you would throw in 2 T's there, but for 18 it just does not involve 2 T's for a reason that is completely lost to me at 7:15 in the morning. So for this we draw our little pictures. I'm going to draw 8 first because 8 is first in our word. So there is the 8 picture. And then teen we know means and 10, so I'm going to go ahead and draw 10 here. because I told you that 10 is such an important number. Once you get a 10, it does bump this number up a little bit. So I said that we had one group of 10s. That's what this 1 signifies, one group of 10, which means one whole one of these big groups. And then we have 8 1s left over. It doesn't get all the way back up to another whole 10, so it doesn't bump this up yet. It's just 8 little leftovers. So we have our number word a little bit backwards from what our number actually looks like, but this is 18, and this is what you're going to draw today. And then we have one last kind of outlier. It's an outlier because it's really, really strange for the teens, because you would think that this number would fit to the same pattern, but just for extra special fun, we changed it. So you would think that this is 15 if you were paying attention to any of these different numbers, but this is actually called 15. Again, I forget why we've changed it to fifth. It's been a couple years since I had my little college degree. It tells me why we started calling it fifth instead of 15. It probably has something to do with an I in the middle or an E in the middle of the word. But you don't need to know that. You just need to know what it looks like. F-I-F-T-E-E-N. That's what you're going to trace today. We now know how to draw these out. I'm going to start with my 5 over here just to stick with the same pattern I've been using. So this 5 represents the 5th part of this word. And then we'll draw our and 10 little objects. So we have our group of 10, which is signified by this 1 in the tens place right here. And then we have our 5 leftover 1s, or individual little dots, and that's shown by this 5 here in the 1's place, because we call each one of these little dots a 1 until we get a group of 10 of them. So that's 15. So on your page, what you're going to be working on is drawing those exact same things. My page is over here. So right here, it's got your number 19. It's got the word 19. You're going to trace that. Look at the letters. See if you can remember what those letters are called. And then I want you to draw 19 circles in here. Again, what we did with our other page, we made our group of 10s and then we put a little square around it for the 14 last time. So I want you to kind of do the same thing over here. Make a group of 10 and then make your leftover 1s over here, so you'd have 9 leftover 1s. For the first one, you have to do 19 circles. Second one, you do 18 hearts. And the third one, you do 15 triangles. So try to fill these out. And that'll be it for your assignment today. Next page we're going to work on is, it looks like a whole bunch, but it's a little bit different, but it's just handling all the rest of the numbers in that situation. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. A little sneak peek for you. We'll see you next lesson.